Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of RSCRA Race Hub. I'm in the booth with Chris. Hello, Chris.
Howdy, y'all. Great to be here again on another edition of RSCRA today. Of RSCRA Race Hub today. Excuse me.
Yes. So, why don't you take us into our first segment?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, a bunch of events this weekend. We have D2 and D4 racing, and with D2 hanging to a playoff elimination race, at Watkins Glen. So, it's been a little bit since we had a road course. So, wondering how the drivers will do. Still being discussed, whether it's going to be playoff drivers only, because of, one, lag issues, and two, professionalism.
Well, we're not looking so much at the lag issues. What we're looking more so at is the flow of the race, and just we want it to be. We don't want any interruptions in the flow of the race
Yeah.
from non-playoff cars like we've had, especially at such a crucial um, round, and you're actually looking at a very big potential for a points upset in the name of Rex.
Oh yeah, Rex, 3 points behind K-Boss. K-Boss needs to really pull through in order to stay in the contention here, with Terry in the lead by 2 points over me. Both great runs at, Michigan. Sad way for it to end, though, however, being forced 4 wide there, and, Terry almost winning, very close.
Yes,
But Phil getting his first career win here at RCRA.
yes. I can actually pull up that clip of the four wide finish. Very good finish. I mean,
Oh, it's very great.
Terry. Not for Terry. It probably upset Terry, but four wide across the line. You don't see that very often.
Oh, never. Well, we got like 3 wide finish at the line about 2 weeks ago for D3 at Talladega, but this was just something special. This is something you probably won't ever see. One often, maybe even never again. So a great finish there between all 4 drivers. Again, Phil coming out, win the race, but I don't know if I have the clip, but the huge wreck at the end of that race.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
Xander on his roof, I
they're
think.
just dive bombing. Yeah, I mean that was horrid.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sky here in third, and point standings with 7 points, tied for Xander there for third. K-Boss in fifth right now with 5 points, and Rex again below the cutoff line. So a huge upset potential for Rex here on whether he moves on or not. So he's gonna need a very strong run here at Watkins Glen to get him through here to the next round.
Yeah. I mean, but I've been talking to Rex, and he seems confident. He says Watkins Glen is a road course that he's confident at. But I mean, he showed up where he's needed to in the past. He'll need to do it again. I do know officials are currently discussing a possible points penalty for K Boss. Um, he did go over the sub limit, and an official caught on to that. So that's being discussed. If there were to be a penalty applied, it would be after the race, and it would only be 1 point deduction. So,
You
I
would
mean,
still be above the cutoff line here.
it'd still be above the cutoff line, and regardless, Rex is in trouble. So, um, we'll have
But
to see how that goes.
if you guys did not know, there is a fantasy, by the way, RCRA fantasy leagues, leagues all across here at RCRA. I'll put the link in chat for you guys here. If you ever want to go make a fantasy league or such, oh dear, that's the wrong league.
The
Sorry
wrong
about that.
link. Yes, it is.
Sorry. But if you ever think about getting some, excuse me.
If you do want to make fantasy picks for whether it be Cup, Xfinity, Arca eventually. Right now, only Xfinity and trucks are ready, but that is the site to make your picks at. I actually want to talk to Sky here about his ordeal here. Sky, if you could unmute. Oh, you're here. Hello, Sky.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Welcome.
Alright, how are you?
Good, thanks. So, heading into Watkins Glen, third in points. Not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
At Michigan, and we talked to you. You said you were fighting the car the whole time. Um,
Mhm.
but you still got some good points out of it. So, what do you think that means for you going into Watkins Glen? Is it a track you're confident at? Do you have a lot of experience there?
Um, I'm pretty confident. I'm good at these road courses, as past results show. And Watkins Glen have a decent chunk of experience, so I'm fairly confident I can go in there and honestly, I feel like I can get a top three or maybe even win.
Okay, so you are feeling confident in your abilities going into this race weekend.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's very good to hear. Now, I feel like I ask you this question every week, but I just have to keep up with it. Um, how are you feeling about your teammate, Rex? He's underneath the cutoff line again for the second time this playoffs, going into an elimination race. Last time he was able to pull himself out of the dirt, but him doing that would eliminate another one of your teammates. So either way here, unless someone really just has a really bad day between you and Xander, I think, or even Chris possibly, one of your teammates is going to get eliminated.
Yeah, that's not what I like to see. Who I'd really prefer to get out is Xander, obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
if someone's gonna get eliminated, probably gonna be one of my teammates, considering we're all but one car's my teammates.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'd rather it be in that rather K Boss make it than Rex. Rex deserves it, yes, but it would make things a little easier, and both of them are my teammates, so I'm gonna treat them equally in the race and
Mm-hmm.
race them even.
So, next question: do you think Michigan? I know going into that race weekend, we were all worried about you and Rex. Do you think things have improved since then? Do you think Michigan was a? I can't remember if you guys got into anything at Michigan, or I don't think you were
Um,
around each other very much actually.
no, we really weren't. We kind of just both ran our own race. We're barely around each other. I was fighting with the car. He was dealing with getting lapped and penalties and all that, so we just weren't even around each other the whole race.
Okay,
So,
that's fair.
I mean, my point still stands. Like, if he gets into me, I'll bump back. But as of now, like, I've kind of taken time to calm down about him a bit
Mm-hmm.
since we didn't really have any issues last race.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good to hear. So, uh, I want to hear your prediction for the championship four.
Ooh, my prediction. Um, Let me see. I think I'm gonna make it in, honestly. I feel like I have a solid shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be. Let me pull up the points real quick. All right. So, uh, hmm. I think Terry's gonna make it in, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Solid guess for him. Uh, Rex will probably get there if he does get above the cutoff line. And I want to say Xander, honestly, at that point. But it'll be close between him and Chris, I think.
Fair. Yeah, I think that's not. Those aren't some bad picks. I had it as you, Terry, and either Xander or Chris. So I think we had the same one. Wait, no,
Uh,
I'm dumb. You, Terry, Rex. Yeah, you, Terry, Rex, Xander, or Chris. There we go.
mhm, that's what I said.
I hate to count K Boss out, but I just
I mean,
don't think he's consistent enough.
he's my teammate, and I love him and everything as a teammate. And he has some solid runs here and there, but like he doesn't have those good runs consistent enough.
Hmm. Consistency is key in the playoffs.
Definitely, especially with this elimination format.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming up. I wish you
My
luck
pleasure.
at Michigan. I mean, God,
Thank you.
Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Um, go for the win, I guess. Right? Is that the goal? Or is the
Yeah.
goal to just stay in the playoffs?
I mean, if I go for the win, I can get in the playoffs. So, I mean,
That's true. That is very true. Yeah.
I'll probably go for the win. I'm not too terribly worried.
This is actually, I think, the first time that nobody has a guaranteed spot because nobody
Excuse me,
won.
sorry.
None of the playoff drivers won.
Sorry, had to go through something real quick. Very sorry about that, chat. If you could refresh me on what we're doing right now.
I was just interviewing Sky, but we're about to close it down here.
Okay, go ahead.
But yes, thank you for coming up, Sky. Good luck at Watkins Glen. I hope the track treats you well. I hope the car treats you well. I
Thank
hope
you.
your teammates treat you well.
I hope so too.
All right. Well, Chris, I think now we have to talk about ARCA, don't we?
Did we interview every single D2 driver?
No,
Who did we interview?
I interviewed Sky. I don't know
We're
who
gonna
else you want to
interview.
interview.
We're gonna interview Terry, folks.
Oh, great.
Just because I want to interview
I think
somebody.
yeah, okay, okay.
Terry, you got us. Terry, use that big brain of yours. You got us, bud.
Hello?
Here's
Hello?
hello.
There we go.
Terry, how you doing today, bud?
Good, you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic today. So,
Good.
Terry, coming off an awkward finish at Michigan. How have you been doing?
Yeah, great, Chris. Really good.
Yeah, it's
No,
good.
I've been a little bit upset, I was going into that really confident, really wanted to win that, but
Anyway, so considering Watkins Glen, you're in a pretty good spot here for the playoff position. Are you still gonna play it aggressive here, or are you gonna keep it a little bit more safe?
I'm leading in points, so I'm gonna keep it safe, I wanna ruin myself for anyone else. So yeah, I'm just trying to move on to the round of 4.
I actually have a question, but because since I'm playing it on the stream right now, so going down the backstretch at Michigan,
Nope, I'm not talking about this.
do you not want to revisit it?
Is it me turning Rex or me messing up in turn 3?
I just want to know, like, what happened with you and Rex? Was it an accident? That's all I need to know.
It was some sort of glitch. It was just wrong place, wrong time. I think when we were like nose to tail and then entering the banking, it kind of like got his car loose or something, and I was still pushing,
Hmm.
and yeah, it just turned him. That was
Uh,
completely on accident, no intentions of turning him.
Fair
I got
enough.
a question regarding the spin. When you saw him come back up the track so recklessly, so non-safely, we'll put it at that. Did your heart skip a beat?
Well, my pants were not the color they were, but yeah, pretty much.
Wait, did
It's
you
scary.
think that he was gonna try and wreck you after that
I
incident?
did, to be honest, because I thought I don't know. Everyone thought that I did it on purpose. I didn't mean to, so I thought I was in for the worst, but we're good.
Okay.
Whoa, go ahead.
So going into Michigan, I keep saying Michigan. Going into Watkins Glen, you're playing it safe.
Yeah,
I mean, you've been good at road courses this year. I think you almost won
almost won Indy road
Indy.
course.
Yeah.
Second, I think.
So you've had some pretty good luck at road courses. You think you'll bring that confidence over to
I don't
what?
know. I'm not gonna, try super hard because, you know, I just want to move on. I don't really need the win. I just want to move on.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Right. That's fair
Uh,
enough.
so are you willing to just for my own safety here, are you willing to get revenge on your teammate after the incident regarding the last lap on turn 4 of the
Chris,
Michigan race?
I'm not mad at you, Chris.
Just for the safety of the driver,
I'm not mad at you, Chris. Okay. I don't want to wreck you. Okay. If you win the championship, I won't be mad. That's cool. Okay.
Okay.
I have no problems with you, and I want to keep it that way.
Do you have any problems with anyone else as of current
No.
on the
Nah.
D2 roster?
I've been trying to be pretty neutral with everyone. Just things
Yeah,
don't get spicy.
I think you've seen that too from you as well. Not really as much frustration or negative emotions towards anyone else really, but I think you've done a good job on them.
Hmm.
Excuse
Thank you.
me. on keeping it calm. So good job, Terry, and I wish you the best of luck at Watkins Glen. Hope your teammates treat you right, bud.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Okay, my next person I'm going to interview is going to be Rex. I think he'll have some interesting things to say.
Rex, you got us.
Hello, Rex.
Rex, you got us. Alright,
Trevor?
hey
Oh.
Rex, how you doing?
Rex?
Rex. We've lost Rex.
Shiver be timbers.
Ah, okay, there
Okay.
he is.
Apparently changed his
Welcome to the booth. We're gonna go right into it. At at Chicago, oh, what's wrong with me? At Michigan, Chris. You put Chris in the wall, almost blows over. What
Watch
were
the
you
replay.
think? It's I'm watching it right now. Chris put you in the wall, looks like, and then you come back down. I don't know if the 97 gets into you and pushes you down into Chris. I'd like to hear it from your point of view. What happened?
So, I got accidentally dumped. I can understand that it was a bumper lock. Not mad at Terry for the racing incident. But,
No, I'm referring to Chris. Chris.
can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish?
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
sure.
So, after, coming up, whatever, yeah, I was running the outside, and the 97 rode my corner panel the whole way. And right when we got to the end of turn 4, I dumped Chris on accident.
Mm-hmm. That looked like that was a hard hit for Chris. Very hard hit. Almost blew over, actually. Chris went for a ride. So, anyways, my next
I have
question for you.
concussion.
Yeah, concussion. Going into Watkins Glen, you're under the cutoff line. Do you think your playoffs are done?
No,
You don't?
no.
So what do you think you're going to do at Watkins Glen?
Charging
Make it to the
battery.
next round.
You're going to make
Hey,
it to the next round? Okay.
Can you elaborate on what you're gonna make it to the next round?
Drive.
You're just
Okay.
going to drive.
So, do you know that you are the projected winner for Watkins Glen? Are you aware
No,
of that?
I don't listen to the critics.
You don't listen to the critics. Well, so if you make it out of this, do you think you have something to prove at Watkins Glen, maybe?
When?
Very, very short worded today, Rex is. Well, anyways, Rex, I wish you the best of luck at Watkins Glen.
Yep.
It would be very upsetting if you were to get eliminated, but you got to drive safer, man.
I would quit racing.
Hopefully you don't pick up another black flag. You know.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Rex.
Yep.
Very,
Don't
very
expect us to
emotionless.
ever interview him again.
Very
Anyway,
emotionless. I mean, I think he's dead
I-
inside.
I think there's an issue with him after Michigan, after that disgraceful driving from him. Anyways, that's just an opinion.
How are you gonna get it out of the playoffs? Drive. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
I can see you guys already enjoying that interview. So real quick, I've been asked to do a Q&A session. Real quick, Alex. I don't know if it's part of the plan here, but Q&A session with the chat. So ladies and gents, go ahead, put your answers, put your questions in chat. Right now, this is a one-time chance in your lifetime, selling for just one chat, just one chat in the chat.
Stroke.
If that makes sense. Oh my god. I swear. I swear. So go ahead.
Sorry, Will. Can't do that one, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, Will. We cannot ask that question. So, go ahead. Go ahead. Put your questions in the chat, and I'll be sure Alex can. I'm sure Alex can. Alex and me can help answer his questions. But while you're putting answers in chat, let's go over D4 for this weekend. I heard that giggle from you, Alex. I heard that giggle.
Don't know where to start. Tell you the truth.
Well, heading into Michigan this weekend, we saw big, okay racing from both series, I should say, at Michigan. So D4
Oh,
has
you
a
know
lot to
what?
prove.
I have to cut you off. I forgot
Go
about
ahead.
trucks, didn't we?
Well, we'll go trucks in a second. And also, no, I forgot. Questions are being sent in real quick. Duke Warrior 23 asks, how do you think the new driver in ARCA will perform this weekend? I have no idea. Phil asks, is there going to be a dirt series?
No.
Alex? No, guess not. Sorry. Do you think deathism will recur at Watkins Glen? Yes. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. Yes. NASCAR Road Racing Series, yes. Just like 1,000 times yes. I predict
Only
Terry
predict-
will die entering the hill on lap 4.
It'd be a
Sorry,
shame.
Terry. I know you're listening to this, Terry. I see it already. How the heck did I get in the Cup Series? I don't know either, Will.
Well,
Predictions for the rest.
the rest of the season for trucks and ARCA.
Well, I feel like trucks are on a good run so far, especially after the first race. Had a lot to prove after that race, and I feel like trucks have been on the roll with a decent race as of recent. Same with ARCA, they have a lot to prove. However, entering turn 1 in Michigan, hopefully they've all practiced enough, for the race.
Yeah,
Predictions for the how are drivers gonna feel that Rex isn't cut off? I can assure you, there's a sigh of relief going over all the drivers right now in D2, knowing that one of their top competitors are on the cutoff line right now. But as we heard earlier, Rex is gonna be aggressive and
he's
he's
gonna
gonna try and get
drive.
that win. Oh yeah, he's gonna drive, folks. He's gonna drive.
Yeah.
What color is the letter 7? That's a good question. What color is the letter 7, Alex? Do you mind?
Sorry, I have
What do you think?
I am dyslexic. So let's talk about the trucks now. Plasma, the first person to breach 100 points at Michigan. Not on his. Anyways, Plasma's a good driver. Now, if
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to make a championship 4 right now, I'd tell you who it would be.
Go
Okay?
ahead.
Plasma. I actually don't know.
There we go. For me, I got Plasma, Dames, K-Dub.
Danes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard that.
You're smoking.
Plasma, Dames, K-Dub. I would say one of my drivers, but of course I'd be kind of biased.
One of
I
your
love you, my drivers.
drivers.
I love you, drivers. I really do. And
Okay.
and
Oh, my experience.
and shut up, please. And Dominic. The reason I'm leaving out Halo, alright, as much as I'd say it, I love you, Halo, and all. You were carried by subs this whole season.
Well, hold
I'm just
on a
gonna
minute.
say it.
He scored more than half of his points. Okay.
And what?
So
If not the subs, he would have half of his points.
okay.
Exactly. So
But
the point is, no offense, again, he was carried, 100%
but he
carried
scored more
to the
than half
finish
of his
line.
points, which means he did more work.
His subs touched the finish line before he did. End of story.
uh, predictions for ARCA, Chris.
Okay, switching subjects. Arca. Okay, so Arca still pretty interesting point standings after only a couple races. After Homestead had a bye week last weekend, Para looking good. I got either Para or Glitch. Para Glitch to win at Michigan.
Yeah, I
You?
don't make predictions for D4. I just don't know what to say. Maybe Para or Glitch. Seems like the safest bet.
Yeah, Para Glitch definitely are good drivers to prove.
Para's been a little inconsistent lately.
A little, but both him and Glitch are tied for first. So again, very good points here for D4. Michigan probably gonna be a crap fest, but I still have faith in them a little bit. Again, a little bit of faith. I love my D4 drivers out there, but I mean, you gotta perform well really to be recognized by the league.
Excuse me, can I interrupt, please?
No.
So mean.
I'm sorry, Zub.
Anyways,
We love you, Zub. Oh, we're sorry, Zub. We love you. Um,
uh, so Chris, I'm
yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm so scared about Arca at Michigan. I'm just
It,
scared every
I
time
am
Arca
too.
drives. I really
I'm
am.
I'm a
I
little
think
scared too.
like it's PTSD inducing. To tell you the truth, it's really PTSD inducing.
I can agree with you on that. But there's still some faith lingering in the air here, along with COVID and other gases. But I have a little bit of faith for these guys, 100%. It just depends on whether they want to race good or not. It's their decision.
Do you think that Sky will get screwed in the Glen?
Okay, so I remember he disconnected in the Roval number 1. Race number 1, I should say. Excuse me, seizure. Um I remember taking out on the last lap. I believe he disconnected and his car went flying off the track, took out Rex and the race for them. So he has some bad luck with road courses. I'll tell you that. Can we see a repeat of Indy? Yes. Do I
No,
want
we
it to
can't.
happen? No.
Um,
Sky's confirming that it was lag, not a disconnection. Thank you, Sky, for the confirmation on that. But nonetheless, he still did die on the last lap. So,
who is the next upcoming dominant truck driver? Kim, probably.
Kim is pretty good. Making history last weekend. First ever female to number 1 race and to get pole. So congrats to Kim on that too. A very good drive. Sadly, got screwed over in the last laps of the race, but still, great run by her. Really, the next upcoming truck driver is probably Kimberly, and actually, probably just Kimberly. I think
No,
Kim.
Lou had a really good run too, and he got screwed over by Xander. Um,
Xander, I know
Xander
Xander.
kind of. It wasn't on purpose. He slid up the track, racing
Watch
incident.
what you say, bud. Watch what you say.
Set up the track, but Lou was having a good run too. So Lou and Kim both got screwed over.
So yeah, promising looks for D2 and D4.
He didn't run in the back all race. I think you're blind. I mean, you were driving. You ran in the back quite often though. Anyways, I'm gonna continue.
Next segment, I want to go over a brand new. I shouldn't say team, but if you guys, I can refer this to the Coca-Cola Racing family. So late last night, Sprite ambassador and CEO met with myself, I should say, and we formed Sprite Racing family. So 3 drivers from each division were invited to join the Sprite Racing family. They had a chance to accept or decline. So really, it's less number of actual 12 drivers per, 12 drivers in total. So again, that's 3 drivers per division were invited to Sprite Racing family. The Sprite Family Racing, really, it's not something. Well, it's not exactly a team. It's more so like a cool nickname, like, hey, you're a good driver, you deserve this title, and you got this title because of so and so reasons. And so that's pretty cool. Drivers will be introduced by running a car with the Sprite logo anywhere on the car. So you'll be able to know who was invited and who accepted there. And the upcoming races, because they'll have the Sprite sticker on their car at some point or somewhere in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's confusing to you guys because I suck at explaining stuff. But yeah, so Sprite Racing Family was introduced late last night. So again, not a team, but refer to it as like a Coke Racing Family for NASCAR.
You know what? You know what baffles me is people expect us to pick drivers to win a championship when we haven't seen them drive yet. Don't see how I can pick someone when I haven't seen their driving yet. So let them drive. Let me see them drive. Let us see them drive. And then we'll maybe pick them. Okay? Just
Guys,
a suggestion.
Don't make Alex
It's just a suggestion. I know I'm just making a suggestion.
Don't make
No,
Alex
I'm just making a suggestion. Anyways, gonna continue.
So yeah, Sprite Racing Family introduced late last night. I think that me and Sprite chose the right drivers. We're not giving out money, but we're giving out glory to those who seek it. So we're just here to have a good time and sponsor some Sprite.
Sprite. I'd rather root beer.
Sprite is better than
Root beer's better.
yeah, okay, we're not gonna get into this.
Anyways, let's end this segment, this thing off with our last segment, Chris.
Let's introduce you guys the next cars of the RSCRA. I introduced to you all the 2022 Next Gen Chevrolet and the 2022 Next Gen Ford Mustang GT500. So these cars, I already raced, or not raced, but I practiced in a couple of these cars, and they feel amazing. I'll give it to you right there. They feel amazing. Braking is just mwah.
Look nice too.
Steering is just mwah. Steering is just mwah. The bodies are just mwah, mwah, mwah.
NASCAR went
Perfect.
for that rounded bumper.
Oh, that's
It's
gonna be
interesting,
an issue for
you know.
drafting.
Yeah, bump
A little
drafting,
interesting. Yeah, a little interesting for
interesting
bump drafting.
choice. I think they look good though. You know, they look more like the production car. Toyota's not done yet, but it will be this weekend hopefully.
Yeah, meshes are still being introduced to us here as we speak. So, but then again, the Ford and the Chevrolet next gen cars. There will actually be a testing day for both. I just moved the car. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch this.
Gotta put on the parking brake here.
Sorry, excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, it's gonna be an interesting testing, not race, but like more so like a practice session, Alex. So what we're gonna do is
we're basically replicating that NASCAR's Roval test.
Yeah, NASCAR's roll testing with the next gen cars. So it's gonna be an interesting day for. I believe are all divisions being invited? I'm not entirely sure.
No, it's for cup drivers.
Sorry, cup drivers. My bad. The cup drivers here, folks. For cup, we will be able to test these brand new schmexy cars, indeed. So I believe that'll wrap it up for us today here for Race Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for joining. Pretty good numbers of attendance here. 13. It was 22 viewers at once. So then again, thank you all for joining us here at RSCRA Race Hub. For me and Alex here in the booth, so great to have you guys here. Tune in to Watkins Glen Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Xfinity drivers battle it off there, and then the ARCA Series goes to Michigan for hopefully a good race. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching again, and we will all see you later. Adios, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.